Hi all, welcome to Elementron Learning. In this video of Cisco Ideathon series, we are going to see round 1 aptitude questions. So if you have not subscribed Elementron Learning, please subscribe. We are going to bring more videos with respect to Cisco Ideathon series. Before getting into the topics, let me give you some quick updates regarding Cisco Ideathon 2021. According to the insider news, we are expected that from September 16th, the inauguration of Cisco Ideathon will proceed. So, like registration, we can expect from September 16th. So, from last year, it was during August, and the registration window will be open for 2 to 3 days. I'll update you guys regarding the same if I get any. So talking about the round 1 structures, so we have a 55 questions and the time given will be 60 minutes. So in these 65 questions there will be a quant section, technical section, and some non-verbal questions and verbal reasoning. So talking about quant section, we have different topics, and the most probable topics to be asked will be probability, age and average, heights and distances, pipes and cisterns. Pipes and cisterns are very important. I remember 2 questions being asked from the single topic. And time and work, it is also important. You should know all the time related formulas, and time, speed and distance, also coding and decoding. Also I remember like they asking about both the upstream and downstream question. You can look that too. And under technical section, we have C and C++ questions, then followed by Linux, computer networks, data structures and algorithm, digital electronics and operating system. So under verbal reasoning, we have reading comprehension, cloze test. Cloze test is nothing but some sentences will be there, and some words will be removed off. So you have to choose the appropriate word from the given options. So it is kind of a fill in the blanks with the option. So then sentence rearrangement, one question guaranteedly you can expect from sentence rearrangement. Antonyms, one question you can expect from that. Error reduction, kind of important, but I didn't find any question last year. So idioms and phrases, they'll ask one question from that. Also reading comprehension passage, there can be 2 questions. Also like sentence rearrangement, there can be a number of sentences you have to rearrange in the correct order. So under non-verbal reasoning, guaranteedly you can expect 3 to 5 questions. Last year I remember 3 questions being asked, and here is an example what was asked last year. So they'll give a series of pattern and you have to find the missing pattern. You can see if we try to figure it out what will be the pattern stored here. So the upper circles are getting reduced, and in the second row the same thing, the same pattern we can see. So the number of circles are getting reduced. So previously here it was 4, 3, 2 and 2, 1, and here it will be 0. So by looking at the first option directly we can say that option A is the correct answer. So out of 55 questions, which I experienced was 25 will be from aptitude and 30 questions we can expect from technical section. Then talking about some questions with respect to Cisco Ideathon 2020. So here I have mentioned some kind of technical questions. So which of the following is true with respect to TCP? So you can choose option from here, and this is the easiest question I have given. So you can comment down the answer for this. Which of the following is true with respect to TCP? Option A, connection oriented. Option B, process to process. Option 3, transport layer protocol. Option D, all of the mentioned. I'll just give you a hint. Uh, Remember the difference between TCP and UDP protocol. So you'll find the answer in this. Next, we have time complexity of bubble sort. So it is very important for one who is looking a career in IT to know the time complexity, big O analysis and ohm analysis. You should know how many passes, like in the worst case we require. The worst case passes will be the time complexity of that. For bubble sort, in the worst case we need n passes, so our answer will be O of n. Then talking about next question, the time in a clock is 20 minutes past 2. So the time is 2:20 and find the angle between the hands of clock. So if we try to draw 2:20, so here it will be 2, and for 20 the clock hand will be at 4. So you have to find the angle between that. So by looking at the hands of clock we can directly discard option B. So we just have to see either it will be 60, 45 or 50. So for every minute it will take 360 divided by 60. So 6 degrees it will move, and if we see from the hand of 4, so that is still, and if we take a 360 divided by 12 we'll get 30 degrees. So between 3 and 4 there will be a 30-degree gap, and between 2 and 3 there will be 30-degree of gap. So previously between 2 and 4 it will be 60, but the short hand of the clock has been moved away from 2 towards 3. So it cannot be 60 degree. Now we have to choose between 45 and 50. So short hand moves from 2 to 3 every 60 minutes. That means that it will travel 30 degree for 60 minutes. That is 0.5 degree for 1 minute. And with that, if you calculate, you will get the correct answer as 45 degrees. So the next question is based on age and relationships. Okay, so Neha's mother was 4 times her age 12 years ago. So here you have to apply algebra to solve this question. So directly let n be the age of Neha, and 12 years ago, that is n minus 12. Neha's mother was 4 times of her age. So the Neha's mother will be 4 into n minus 12. So she will be twice as old as Neha 12 years from now. So if we take the timeline, so it was 12 years ago and this was present. So 0 minus 12, and after 12 years the mother will be 2 times of Neha's age. So that is 2 times of n plus 12. And if you see the calculate in the timeline, the total period is of 24 age. Then what is the present of Neha's mother? So first we have to calculate the value of n, so that we can substitute in either of the equation and calculate the mother's age at timeline 0. So if we draw a timeline and if we check these equations, there is only one unknown factor, that is n. So we have to calculate n, then we can directly calculate the value of age of Neha's mother. If we simplify 4n minus 48 plus 12, that time we will get 4n minus 36 as Neha's mother present age. So if you solve for n, we'll get n equals to 24 by looking into this equation. Then if we substitute n values here, 4 into 24 minus 36, that will come to 60. So our correct answer is 60. The important part of this question is, you can see here we have 5 options. So most of the questions asked in Cisco Ideathon will have more than 4 options. That is, it can be 5 or more than that, but it will be more. So that is the difference between any other company's drive with Cisco Ideathon. You'll be having more options, so you cannot directly guess it out between those options, because most of the students they do is they directly try to scream out the options so they can guess it out and take it. So based on luck they might get selected, but Cisco Ideathon will not do the same thing. Then we have some questions using the close test. So over enthusiasm has now been dash because of his dash to mobilize the required support. If you substitute the options and if you check provoked failure, so you can see the mistake. So this cannot be our correct answer. Developed and want to mobilize the required support because of his want. So this cannot be a correct answer. And we have two options, either A or C, of his failure to mobilize the required support. So failure is the correct in the second fill in the blanks, and over enthusiasm has now been dash dampened and subdued because of. So subdued fits the given sentence, so the correct option is A. So here is another question, and the most favorite for the drives. Most of the people ask the questions based out of HCF and LCM. So HCF of two number is 11 and their LCM is 7700. Find the other number if one of them is 275. So we know that HCF into LCM equals to the product of two numbers. So if we substitute the given values here, so it will be 11 into 7700 should be equal to 275 and the number which we have to find. So to find the missing number, you just have to multiply this and divide by 275. So the answer which we will get is 308. Next, I have a challenge question for all the viewers. So here I have given a part of code and we have to predict the output of it. So let me just take you through the code. So we have initialization and we are initializing all the three variables to -1. Then we are updating the value of z with increment operation. Then we are printing out the values. You check out the syntax and let me know in the comment section what will be the answer for this piece of code provided. So comment down your answer, and if most of you got it right, then it's well and good. If not, if you need any more video tutorials based on data structures and algorithm, please let me know in the comment. Thank you for learning, and in the description as always I provide useful links and you can go through that. Apart from that, also subscribe to our channel. I'll be bringing more contents about this, and tomorrow, that is Sunday, every Sunday I'll be posting about the opportunities in the industries like internship as well as full-time opportunities for upcoming batches, that is 2021, 2022 and 2023 batches. Also I have done videos on Linux questions. You can check it out on my channel. I'll be providing the link in the description. You can do that. Thank you. Bye bye.